Scorpio, how are you doing and welcome to my channel. Today is your reading for July 2024. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Traditions, which is a brand new deck and I am loving it. And I'm going to be using Manifesting with the Fairies by Karen Kay. So let's have a look for Scorpio, giving the cards a really good shuffle. Just got the message, I don't know if this is for the reading and this is what we're going to be talking about, but you're dealing with a toxic person. So that could be a personal thing and that could be you sat there thinking, oh, I was right then, wasn't I? I'm dealing with somebody, because they can gaslight you a little bit. Let's see what wants to come through. The burden and the world at the bottom of the deck. The burden that needs to be put down and the cycle that needs to be broken. Maybe you are dealing with a toxic person. This could be a person in the present, it could be a person in the past that's revisiting. Via energy, via memory, via brain, thoughts, or via your sleep, or somebody's mentioned them to you. It's time to put it down. It's time to put it down wherever it is and break the cycle. I do love the World card. It's a powerful card that comes in to shift things for us. The Emperor, a challenge. But this is going to make you stronger. There's aspects of this toxic situation that you've been in that are actually vital to your karma clearing. And if you can just breathe and just look at it through a different lens, you can clear something that you've been wanting to clear for some time. And when you do it, you can come into your strength as the Emperor. You can step into your strength and your power as the Emperor. And then you can go forward. I said go forward, we've got Knight of Wands next, which is about forward movement. It's about you've fallen off your bike and it's time you get back on your bike. You've fallen off your horse, it's time you get back on your horse. So this is about getting your power and your mojo back after dealing with toxicity. If you can do that, it's about looking to the future. This is the third time this card's come out in today's tarot scopes. So it's a powerful theme for July, looking to the future. We're just over halfway through a year. So it's a time of forward thinking about the rest of the year. The Hanged Man, again, change your perspective of something. Somebody around you is also playing the victim and they're enjoying playing the victim. Could be this same toxic person, it could be another. Maybe they're seeing how well you're doing and they don't like it. So I'm gonna bring her down a peg or two, or bring him down a peg or two. Don't let them. Don't let them. There is an illusionary energy. There's also a lot of things happening for Scorpio in July and a lot of pans bubbling on the stove. You can take charge of that stove at any time. Would you stand there and just let it all bubble over and catch fire and the pans burn out and cause a blaze? Or would you start looking at what you can take off, what you can put a lid on, what you can turn down? This is about you taking charge of your stove being your life, and being aware of this illusionary energy around people. I've got to say at this point that this could also be in some situations that the person that you're dealing with is going through a deep purging cycle and they actually don't mean to be who they're being at this time. So don't judge them if you can. We've all gone through there where all of a sudden you'll say or do something, don't you? And then it's like, where did that come from? It's a purge. It's a purge of shadow. If you've had a rant or something and like, told somebody straight, and you're like, God, that's not me. It's a purge of shadow. Something that needs to be cleared from the system. The Chariot, to allow you to go forward. To allow you to strive forward. I like the Chariot because it's also the card of taking charge of your life. Taking charge of the two horses or sphinxes that want to pull you in opposite directions. Pull it back in. Go forward. For some of you that are waiting for things like jobs and house movements and weddings and all of that stuff we wait for dates for, things can start moving again in July. Just be patient. The clarifier that we'll look at will be the Hanging Man. Oops, interesting. Oops. Three of Swords and overwhelm. Maybe a relationship or a friendship has also run its course. And this person that's going through the purge, just because they're going through the purge doesn't mean to say you've got to put up with it and stay there. Because you've got to think about the effect it's going to have on you. So this is about, excuse me, facing it. The Seven of Pentacles is when you feel a little bit overwhelmed. It's when you feel overwhelmed. And maybe you've been taking on this person's stuff for far too long. And it's time to not breathe like that, Claire. I've had a virus, okay? Oof, and a chest. Anyway, it's fine. I'm fit enough for video readings. Yeah. Hanged Man. See it from a different perspective. Three of Swords. Healing after heartbreak. You know how I like to flip things? Flip these cards. See from a different perspective. Healing after heartbreak. And not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed. And then we come in with the card of Justice. And being able to go forward and create something new. Whilst honouring your feelings and where you're at. So, your oracle card is coming up. Whoops. This deck is lovely, you know. It's that lovely, I might even buy another deck. Just as a spare. It's a long time actually since I've got a deck, and it actually came in one of the boxes that I don't like, these papery, but you know, these very thin boxes. And I was like, oh no, not another one that comes like that. But when I took it out, I was like, yummy. I like it, it's a nice deck. Got it from Amazon. Strength and prosperity. Whatever this toxic situation or person is, you've got the strength to get through this, and you will get through this and beyond it. Thank you for watching. Please leave the Scorpio emoji in the comments if you got to the end of this video and enjoyed it. And I'm going to cough. We're all friends on here. I promise you, it actually sounds worse than it is. Whenever I go into virus energy, it always does this. It's fine. I'm not dying, I promise. Anyway, we are all dying though, aren't we? That's the truth. Like, comment and subscribe. Oh, tangent. Like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one.